allowed to do that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Oh, this map again.
Oh, this map again.
Oh no,
I've never seen this map.
I did.
Oh yeah, it's a map.
Short, brief little intro. So we're streaming here, round of 32. It's Riley versus SunApple. In the commentator booth, you have me, Orca. We have Sensa streaming and commentating, and then we have Patty-Raj.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to Mania Beginners Showdown 3.
I did
No.
not mess up with the fucking stream key.
No. Streaming.
Stop
SVSE
making fun of that.
Wait, have you done that before? Mixed up the streams.
No.
Baby.
I guess not.
Wait, I'll send you a VOD later, Orca.
Oh, I'm ready. Alright,
I don't
so
know
it
if you
looks
wanna
like,
see it,
yeah, I'll check it out. Looks like SunApple is doing a warm-up. Or SunApple's done a warm-up, but Riley didn't, so we're only do one warm-up, which is, I assume, playing right now. Oh, yep, we're hopping into it.
What the hell was this background?
Cool. OD5, HP5. Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much par for the course for Eka Free 2 maps.
Yeah.
Pretty old SVs. Like, Eka Free is also the author of Bizarre Nation, which is something, I guess.
Fun to intro. Oh, pretty art. Ooh. This looks really fun.
Yeah, it's good slow jam practice at least.
Mm-hmm. What does this remind me of? Oh, there's a map that was just like this. That isn't Edison. Because Edison is not like this.
No, Edison is way more sporadic.
Yeah. I swear there was like a Lost dedicated type edit where it was like super slow jam chord jack stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's a really cool gimmick. Because it's actually pretty hard. Oh, I'm thinking of a part in Galvanized. That's what it is. There's a part in Galvanized where it's like really slow chord jack stuff. Bum, 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 bum. I hope
Anyways.
one warm-up is enough for these players.
Yeah, I feel like this this map in particular is enough as a warm-up. It's like really simple as a gimmick, and yeah, you pretty much get the gimmick when you see it, even on sight read.
When you see it. Yep, so we're only doing one warm-up. Gonna hop right into rolls. With a slow jam warm-up, I would assume SunApple's looking at maybe playing slow jam. If that's a part of their strategy or not, I'm not sure. Oh, yep, looks like Riley's going to win the roll here with an 88.
Yeah, these are pretty high rolls, all things considered, yeah.
Yeah, for this match. I'm mad the first one got rolled in the show match. That wasn't streamed. The very first one of the tournament. If there are even going to be more. So. Alright, so... Yeah, and we see this a lot with the players that win the rolls. They typically like to ban second and pick first. I would assume, because, you know, if the first player bans the map that you were going to ban, then you just kind of get a second ban, and also you get a pick first. But there's definitely strategy to be had, reverse way around as well.
Yeah, it kind of depends on your information strategy. If people aren't that deep into strategizing, which might be justified in a completely SV tournament, since SV picks are fundamentally so different.
Yeah, and I would think first to pick second. I would think only really strong players would do that to try to get that first break point, and then you have so much momentum in your favor that you can just kind of roll from there. But if you're not as confident, then picking first can give you that confidence. Or it could like mess you up, you know, if you lose your first pick. Yep, so Riley here, first picking routing. One of the more challenging readings in this pool, I'd say.
Yeah, honestly, routing is not exactly like super side treatable. I feel like you could get an FC on side treat, but getting good AC on routing on side treat is pretty hard, so it pretty much needs training.
Yeah, and I think this map really favors people that are familiar with the song. So like there's ranked maps of the song, and if you've played those a decent amount and know the song, then learning this is going to come so easy compared to people that have maybe never heard the song before. And that's going to be a common thing throughout this tournament as well. If the more we use songs that people might know, it might give maybe an unfair advantage to one player or the other that knows the song. Hopping right in, I'm not sure if there was a client thing. Nope, that definitely wasn't client. Riley hitting a bit late and getting, I think that was 200s really early. 3 really though.
I'm back. I had to do something really quick.
Yeah, sometimes some of the players might be needing a little bit calibration before going into the actual pick.
Yeah, and it takes a little bit of warming up after the warm-up to get warmed up for the warm-up, and then you warm up, and then you play the game.
Yeah, might also be a reason why some people might be opting for some suboptimal picks just to kind of throw them away.
Yeah, and that's another thing, like picking second, you basically get another map to warm up on, I guess, that you don't have to really worry too much about. But both players dropping a lot of AC on this, a lot of 200s, SunApple hitting early and late for these 200s, kind of not stabilized, both players. You can see the error bars. Score's definitely going in SunApple's favor right now, and I assume he'll keep this going on for a while, as we're already halfway through the map.
It's actually looking going into an interesting direction since this is Riley's pick.
Yeah. Yeah, in rough starting, Riley had 3 or 4 200s right off the bat. SunApple definitely dropping their fair share of 200s though. No combo drop so far from either player, which with a map I believe this doesn't really go far above 1000. FCing is really important for your score.
Yeah, like even the accuracy drops are also important to some extent.
Oh, and I think I see a miss there from SunApple. It's not gonna put a dent. That was in the last like 20 notes of the map, so it's not gonna do much. Yeah, and huge great difference there you see between the players. Riley more than doubling SunApple's great count.
They actually have pretty similar ratios, but yeah, the 200 count is what counts.
For sure. Yeah, and dropping those 200s at the beginning, like Riley did, doesn't mean as much when the combo's low. Then once you get past that 400, you know, then when you start dropping 200, that score is you're losing a lot more score for those than the early ones. Looks like we're hopping into the one memo pick that wasn't banned. I do what I want.
SunApple's gonna be doing what they want, which is coincidentally gonna be I do what I want.
SunApple does what they want by picking the tiebreaker.
You know, the name of this is quite confusing because if I'm refing and they're choosing that, they always think, yeah, oh, he's picking what he wants. What now?
Picking what he wants.
Because I mean, the name from the song is just so unlucky.
They have to put the comma, you know, you do, and then separate what you want. It's important. The comma is very important.
Yeah. It's like basically asking you, do I want to marry you? I do.
I do.
What
Interesting.
I want.
What I want is... Oh, and it seems like SunApple said doo-doo in chat. I don't know, man. Do you do what you want?
Do you do?
Do you do?
How do you do?
It's so weird. Looking at this map, length is only 1.5 minutes. Like, that's probably the shortest a map in this pool will ever get. But when I play it, it really doesn't feel that short. I guess it's pretty dense with rhythmic memorization.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a 1 minute and 30-second pick at all. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Zeo Style isn't a mapper that I would have expected to see in an SVSE or in an SV tournament, like SVSE.
I mean, Zeostar is pretty old school as an SV mapper, so...
Yeah, 2016 maps, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, Zeostyle's SV maps are... Some of them are quite popular, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are even loved, and many were picked for tournaments.
Yeah, hopping into this, a lot of players dropping a lot of 200s early, and then SunApple missing as well. Dropping that combo swings right back into Riley's favor. There's not a lot of opportunity to get that combo back in this map. Like, you can see, we're already about 3/4 of the way done, and so many more 200s coming out. This map's so volatile, especially for these players that may not be used to really harsh teleports like this.
It's gonna be a trade, and actually both of them simultaneously missing. That's a pretty result.
Lead swinging back to SunApple for now, with quite an epic comeback. Well, Riley broke a bit in the end, which costed them the win on this map.
Yeah, and just looking at those misses, with the map having so few notes, you can see the score bar at the bottom just swinging back and forth. So it was so volatile. So those misses are huge. You're missing a lot of points for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much literally swinging your lead towards the other player.
Yeah, and it's a little strange too, seeing SunApple pick that map, but then still having 4 misses. I'm wondering if they really felt confident, or if they were kind of calling Riley's bluff and trying to pick that to say, like, I think you haven't practiced this map. You know, I'm not sure which one it could have been out of that.
I mean, I feel like in a nasty tournament, I feel like you're gonna have to do a lot of gambling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, calling your opponent's bluff, definitely trying to read your opponent. And, I mean, at the end of the day, you can't affect what your opponent does. You can only affect your own performance. So you just gotta pick stuff that you think that you have down good enough to beat whoever's on the other side of your monitor, you know? So big control pick here too from Riley, I believe, was that pick, because SunApple had the last one. Going back to reading here, Flicker mid's banned as well, which is what I would expect. So there's not much to pick other than control and routing have both been picked. So those are like kind of the 2 outliers, I think, out of the reading, because Ruin's framework, they're so similar in how they play. But control really doesn't fit into that mold.
Yeah. One might say that control is sus.
I would say that. Yeah, I would say that control is definitely sus.
The most sus map we had was Acorn.
That is true.
Because, I mean,
I don't think
it
sus.
literally wasn't a map pool so sus.
I don't know. The Among Us warm up, breaking the stream, was pretty sus.
Was that a thing? I did not even follow that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Who is it? I don't remember what player it was, but they put on an Among Us trap remix warm up, and it broke the stream, and I didn't know how to fix it.
Wasn't it the last match we streamed?
I believe so. Yeah, it was CL versus Cydosis, I think.
It was Cydosis then, because I picked CL's warm up.
That sounds terrifying.
I thought you would say it sounds like me because in MBS I picked the Among Us warm ups.
Yeah. Or wait, no, yeah, it was Eclipse. It was Danny versus Eclipse because Danny picked credits.
Anyways, back into the match. Riley actually going to be profiting from a lead here.
Quite a big lead as well. More than 10,000 points, I believe. Not something that is untoppable here for SunApple, but with the combos staying consistent at these FCs, it really could be anyone's game, whoever drops this combo first.
Yeah, but as we're coming into the last fifth or so of the map, it's looking less and less likely.
Yeah, Riley just holding that accuracy lead from the beginning all the way to the end. That's what you have to do. You have to steal your nerves and make sure that you're staying consistent throughout the map, because when you lose focus at 1 second, that's when your combo is going to break.
Yeah, but you might not try to forget about your ratio as well, especially the 200 count is mainly what matters here. SunApple pretty much getting double the 200 count of Riley's.
Yeah, and there's Riley's first point here. This is the chance, right, for Riley to get that momentum in their favor. We'll have to see. I think if I was SunApple, definitely going with like Fjellger or Framework, one of those easier ones that you know that you can hold good ratio on and try to get as close as you can to a V1 SS. Yep, and there it is, the Framework pick.
I feel like Framework's going to be one of the most affordable picks for most people.
Yeah, Framework's the map that, I mean, if you know what it looks like, you could honestly go to your match and sight read it and do fairly alright. But definitely 2 to 3 plays on this, and you can really get the reading down and try to get your ratio as good as possible. The song's a banger too, so
yeah,
we love it.
I feel like song choice is also going to be a parameter of what players are going to be picking.
I definitely feel that when you really like a song, it motivates you to learn it. And that's why I don't want to learn polyrhythm, because I don't like the song.
Oh yeah, it's kind of bullshit, to be honest.
Don't blame polyrhythm, it'll be the grand finals map.
Yep, grand finals tiebreaker, polyrhythm. Get ready, guys.
Oh yeah, true.
Client, please. Oh wait, it's Rally skipped, but SunApple did not.
Yeah.
That might be a skip bug.
There we go. We're back. Yeah, players get a little no SV part here to start their ratio off well, but Riley dropping a lot of back here in the beginning, hitting early. So, like I think players were talking about is they were using an offset of plus 15 for this, and there was another match where a player's error bar looked exactly how Riley's looking right now, where that plus 15 is going to change your accuracy completely. So I don't think Riley actually tried to change their offset, which is going to make this map so hard.
Oh no.
Well,
yeah,
Riley
I saw this earlier
hitting too late. SunApple also hitting late, but less than Riley. And this might actually cause Riley to lose this point because they drop down to 97%, while SunApple manages to keep steady 99.5%, which is very good on SV.
Yeah, and they need to. So when you're losing all of this accuracy, you need to look down your error bar and see, like, am I hitting late or early? You have to fix that. It's just something you have to adjust, which Riley's doing during this no SV section, it seems.
Yeah, I think Riley just did that because they're hitting much more steady now.
Yeah, and like 15 milliseconds it doesn't seem like a big deal, but making sure that you have the maps comfortable, like local offset is a mechanic in this game, so when you play through the maps, the mapper might have messed up when timing the map, and I mean, it sucks, it happens, so you just have to use that local offset and make sure that these maps are as comfortable as possible as they can be for you.
Yeah. Now I think SunApple is hitting a bit more late than Riley, but they got an incredible lead on this map, so it would take a lot of misses for SunApple to lose this, but this is not gonna happen. SunApple wins this pick with around 40,000 points, which makes it a 3-1 in favor
Almost
of
a
SunApple.
V1 SS.
Almost 1,000 Rainbow 300s.
Yeah, and despite having that error bar issue, Riley actually didn't drop any bads or 100s or anything. So, not something to get hung up over.
Oh,
definitely, if Riley has put the work into these other maps, then a comeback could be in the works.
Yeah, honestly, 2 points might be doable for Riley here. And we're going to be seeing
Fjarlagur, or something like that. At least the most chill map in this pool.
Yep. The song's chill. The SV is a little scary. At least it was for me when I first tried playing it. I think this map took me about 10 to 12 tries to get a score that I was proud of on, which was way more tries than it probably should have taken me.
I don't remember my story on this.
What the hell is going on in the chat in the last few seconds?
I'm not sure, I didn't quite catch it. Oh. Yes, I see. SunApple hitting a 200, I believe, right? Like on the first note. And like I said earlier, hitting those 200s like really early when the combo scoring hasn't really kicked in yet is not as big of a deal as if you're hitting 200s at the end of that combo scoring cap. But you see another 200 from SunApple here. Shout out to Hyper in chat. We love you.
Yeah, we love you even if you're kind of offset by plus 15 milliseconds.
Even if your map's offset was off by 15 milliseconds and we didn't catch it before we put in the map pool.
I mean, I did the replay as well, and I had an offset as well. I don't know why I didn't say it.
Yeah, well, the thing is I play with plus 50 offset normally. So, like, the map felt fine to me when I played it.
I think I had plus 10 or something. But yeah. I just kind of chalked it as a personal thing.
Yeah, I
You
always
guys
just
use
line
an
up my key taps. My global offset, yeah.
Wait, Riley missed?
Wait.
I believe it wasn't a miss, it was a 50, but that's still a combo drop.
It's a terrible...
Yeah, it's actually...
That's a terrible place to miss.
Yeah, it's a horrible place to miss, right at that 400 combo.
That's also a huge shame because Riley actually has the accuracy advantage.
Yeah. Wow, I'm hitting a lot of 200s and a 100 or 2 on that. Both players dropping ack on that roll. There's another one coming up, so hopefully they can hit this one. Oh! SunApple learned, but Riley didn't.
Yeah, Riley... The way Riley took that burst was really, dare I say, sus.
I would describe that second roll as sus, definitely.
Why is it everything sus?
Good question.
That is a really good question. I'm gonna defer you to my lawyer.
Fuck.
What is mega sus here is that SunApple is coming to the last 10 seconds, I believe, of this map, and is about to close it out with a 4-1 victory over Riley, leading by 30,000 points almost in this last pick for match point.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate for Riley here.
Yeah, really tough loss on that one. The 50 and a couple misses as well thrown in, losing that combo. But if you see, Riley had the ratio lead and had the great count on SunApple, but just couldn't stay consistent with that combo, which that's going to lead to a player's demise 9 times out of 10 on these early rounds, because maps are not getting to that high combo that you'll see in later rounds.
Seems like this match goes with this map to SunApple.
SunApple taking it 4-1 over Riley. I believe the winner of this goes on to face... Let me actually check. It's a very interesting bracket we have so far.
Yeah.
Yep, so SunApple winning this.
Actually, client not loading bracket. Oh, no, it is.
That's fine. Yeah, so the loser of match 50, which is going to be... Let's see, or 41.
Wait, did I skip
so
it?
Whoever loses against Pauly and Adri are going to face SunApple in next round.
Where the hell is the match?
It's spread out, so SunApple's in loser's bracket. It was a loser's match. So yeah, whoever loses between Pauly and Adri, which are both really competent players, definitely very good in their own right, are going to face SunApple in losers round of 16 next week.
And with that, seems like Riley is out of the tournament.
Sadly.
Zaj.
Not the first player eliminated, and not the last, obviously, or else this tournament would run on forever. But definitely a closer match, I would say, than a 4-1 would indicate, especially on that last point there.
Yeah, I feel like Riley was definitely not an imposter.
Yeah, more like SunApple, because they're already
I'm
sus.
calling an emergency meeting.
We'll eject you, Oka.
That's fine. I think I was the imposter, actually, after all this time.
Yeah, most likely.
So we have a couple more matches coming up today before we have our slow time. So we have being streamed. We're gonna have Retina versus Blackie Day at 0 UTC.
Yeah, I still don't know who's gonna commentate that. Probably me.
Probably me.
No, you're going to have a practice lesson.
Oh yeah. I
think the next stream is gonna be with Log as streamer, and I'll be here to commentate, and maybe anyone else or someone else. I have no clue yet, but we'll see.
I'm getting pretty sleepy, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, it's always the French that need to sleep.
Yeah, it's always the French.
Sleep is for the weak.
Alright, well.
Sleep is for the weak. Ask Laserreed.
Anyway,
so we have that match coming up, Retina versus Blackie Day in 31 minutes. I was Orca, am still Orca,
You're sus.
streamer since co-commentator Patty Raj. Round of 32 match, losers sadly. Hopefully Riley keeps up with these pools because I'm really excited to have these players hop into these round of 16 and beyond. So see you guys in about 30 minutes.
Bye bye.
Stay sus.
Goodbye.
Meow.